I was playing off camera and decided to explore Laxander Labs, and this part is highly dangerous. Would you like to release the locks? Never mind. I want to see if I can get the rest of the dialogue here. There was unique dialogue. No, it's not going to do it. Okay. It basically just said it was reacting to the presence of Megastones and the entire system powered back on when I got here. So let's release the locks and see what happens. I don't have a team built for this. Oh god, wait a minute. Don't put me right into that right away, please. Holy fuck, he looks so good. And now, Clay, what do you think you're doing? You choose an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it. I can at least back out, right? Okay, good. I can save right here. Let me just get my normal team out, because I was leveling up Pokemon off camera, because I thought I could do that while I wasn't doing anything important. This is a bad thing. Probably want to lead with Lux, because it's a ghost type. And this thing is psychic, and I am terrified of it now. So this is an early intro to the next video, that's fine. That's that Mewtwo, you can't fail me here, kid. Oh, it's using the X and Y battle thing. Oh, hell yeah. That's not who I went with. Oh. Oh, it's level 70. Okay, I'm not cool. It's a lot more than I thought it would hit. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you caught it. Good. One sec. Yeah, I caught it. Oh, hi. Ooh, seeing this place in ruins like this, I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling no matter how long it's been. Weird Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls that are so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel, don't call yourself that, explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Well, why did... I'm not calling you Auntie Mabel. Not the reply I was expecting, but whatever, I'm telling you the story anyway. Why is Mewtwo here? Mewtwo's a Pokemon created by scientists conducting research on Pokemon DNA. I feel like everyone knows that. Has familial power with which piqued Team Flair's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. We heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon. We went and caught it. Oh. Also, we don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution, but even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. So you have pieces of both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never meant to be evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving out potential when it needs to battle. Put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why a weekend math? Was this reactive Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y you have? Which leaves the question of why you even have the 2 Megastones in the first place. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye! Well then. That was just out of nowhere. There he is. He's just here. Okay. Alright then. That's the end of this section. We'll be back in a second with more. Alright. So, welcome back to CA. You would have seen a little intro clip already. Kind of showing off what I accidentally ran into while showing my fiance some things. We talked to Mimi over here. Mimi seems interested in your Diane site. You must be sending some kind of psychic energy. Telepathy can pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. This telepathy takes a lot out of me, so I've asked to hold back. But even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something, like just now. What about it's detecting? Maybe that Diane site you got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion? Let me follow me and see where to take, Louie. Shine bright like a gemstone. Welcome to the second, well, technically first one. We did them in reverse order. The second main bonus bit of post-game that is not tied to the main quests. Like the Zia Royale, but basically the side request. Maybe picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Hi, Sedena. We may not are on a case right now. We might need your help. If you could let Aerith and Nyx know that too, that would be great. Sorry about that. I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Back in the day? Hey, see, I run the bureau now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Is that why it's called the Looker Bureau? Exactly. He was such a kind of person who only teach so much. He wasn't any ordinary project. He was the international police officer. But eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else. Far away, probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. He's particularly helpful at solving so many cases. Like I said, it gets worn out if he uses his powers too much. Come on, Chloe, let's follow Mimi. I'd say Quasartico, where I actually have been doing the Zia Royale. I have beaten 5 battles so far. I'm working on doing more. It's just basically a slog. Or it's basically just battles back to back, so. Good looking bread. Were you picking up my own feelings? Is Mimi supposed to go power? You can hear his thoughts in your head. Oh, Mimi, is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? Because let's say I go for a little bite to eat. They say we make a little pit stop to refuel. That was delicious, wasn't it? I'm really sure that's where you wanted to go. Huh? Come on, Chloe, let's follow. Naruto run! I forgot she does that as the running animation. Over here. Okay. A wild goose chase. Oh yeah, I thought I'd show this. I am level 40 in the research. Just a lot of leveling. Basically a lot of catching Pokemon type things. I just need to try and do more of those. A lot of endurance. But more importantly, my Pokedex is getting pretty completed. Just mainly a couple of problem Pokemon with this. And then the rest are all just evolutions. The rest are all evolutions. Outside of the, obviously I did my trades and I did some catches with, and then 3 friendship evolutions there and stuff like that. I basically did a lot of all the trade evos with my fiance and everything, so. Other than that, it's basically just all Evo related stuff. I forget how to evolve you. I think it's Dark type attack. And then the rest, like I said, are all Evos. Which I'm working the starters soonish. I have all the starters. In fact, I'll show that. Mewtwo's there. I have all of the starters. 2 of them fully evolved. working on pseudos, and then obviously there's the magic art that we saw. Patters. And then obviously this is the team I was basically working on. I'm loading out Pikachu because the request to battle to beat them with just a soul Pikachu, and the same thing with the Raichu. So working on that. Eh. I'm gonna go up, don't you? Well, I've gotten all of the colorful screws in terms of the, or I've gotten all the plushies, not all the colorful screws. I'm working on all the colorful screws now. And I'm only one Mega Stone away from having all of the ones that are non-DLC. Which, obviously, sooner rather than later we'll be getting to the end of that. Depending how long this video takes. Because I'm doing the fancy bit, and then I'm going to be doing the final request. Or we do. Oh my lord! Look at all the Mega Shards here. Where are we seeing this around here, right, Mimi? Some Mega Pussy here too. Too many. It's not normal. Carbink. What's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Megastone somehow? I'm going to find out whether it's connected to your Megastone to catch it. Catch Diancie. Alright, it's just interesting what happens if you fail to catch it. Oh, it literally just forces you out of it. Okay, I'm going to save here. I'll say 48 hours. It's been a long time grinding. Come on. Boom! There it is. 2 attempts. Good job, and you can handle it, Chloe. Hey, can I see the Pokemon you just caught? It's so pretty. It reminds you of the Anastar Sundial. Anastar. Yeah, it's strange sundial in Anastar City that said to have something to do with Megastones. This brings so many things to mind. Particularly, I'm thinking about 2 people I've met since I parted ways with Looker, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. Professor spoke of AZ as part of his research in Megavolution. The Sycamore's theory that Megastones formed 3,000 years ago, with certain stones were created by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. Well, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. Excuse me, I'm here to keep Lumina safe, but Chloe's here to help too. So you take good care of this Pokemon, okay, Chloe? We need to see people like you, people who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. Does that mean that the Pokemon that powered the ultimate weapon was Diancie? Let's all head back to the Looker Bureau. Take care. I heard that AZ mentioned something else. So during his long research for what he saw a phenomenon in that may begin the beginning of all Mega Evolution. That's always got thinking about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Primal Reversion, probably. Referring to Mega Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, and Kyogre. That'd be my guess. I guess that kind of sets up the fact that the timeline, there isn't a split timeline then. Because there's been a rumor that that because of that remake, was a split timeline. I guess that confirms that it may not be the case. Let's look at Diancie. Wow, that's a tank. If I've ever seen one. Blue Blast, Rain Kiss, Stealth Rock, Diamond Storm. That's a signature move. I knew that. I have an XL Candy. I'm going to quickly do this. Also, yes, I know it can evolve. It gets more... It's easier to level up when you're doing that. I think level 50 is a good spot to evolve this into Pupitar. Because Pupitar is what I need Pupitar for requests anyway, so getting level 50 will probably help out. Wait, that is this section done. I'll see you guys back in a little bit later with... Actually, no, we can just hop into it now. I was going to actually make a cut. But we'll hop right into it. My team's... I did some work with my team getting over level mostly. That's the only reason why I'm like not really going super invested into doing anything else outside of like this. But we'll do the one that... We'll start each one of them and talk to them. Actually, no, we might be able to pitch both of them if we're lucky. We'll start with this one. Greedy little imbecile. They're even more budget than what else because they're right now they're hit with Taurus and handle that without more funding. This idiot me is going to be the death of me. Sure, things for the tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats in the US. The signs are all there. Question is, does Diancie count to the Pokedex? It does. Diancie's spontaneous mutation of carping. Its pink glowing body is said to be the loveliest sight in the whole world. Wow. Xerneas and Yveltal. Yveltal. Look and see, the finest fixture to the entire Mabel stable. The suck caught. Those have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Oh, Lysander did mention something. Here we go again, even after Using the straight and narrow, I still can't skip my pass. Alright. I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. Pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. One it takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the other it gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. So I'm about to share something important. I need you to pay attention here, kid. If you're getting strange reads lately from the wilds around town, if I had a poise theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. Every wild zone we've detected these weird readings, seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. The alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kinds of things that are right about them. These almost alphas have been connected to Xerneas, the one that gives, and if they aren't, I guess we still have to take care of them. Alpha always spelled danger. I'm sure you can tell where it's going, right? The research has catch or defeat the anomalous wild alphas zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. 3, 5, and 9, you say? Well, we'll then go talk to Grisham. The only good thing we got to was our location. You ever another nasty drink? Christelle, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid in your sales pitch. What, we saved the whole dang city with her. You think we still need a ceremony? So what do you want today? The same old flamethrower roast? I want the one that gives. Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokemon. Yveltal and Xerneas. I hate to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Player days. Facing either of those two will help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed, but if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good old people of Quasartico first. It is at the Quasartico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me. Meet up with Grisham at the offices of Quasartico. Well, we have to go here twice, so... I also have to battle that Raichu. Even from Grisham, we should be expecting you. I have an update of my own. Our team's recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumia City. We determined that this object is most likely to be the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal's a real nasty piece of work. It took out the whole team player on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use it for the ultimate weapon. That was when it was in a dormant state, mind you. Tried to manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers the team player had to offer, including our former Albin, Malva. Our forests hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. Simply, Zarya will be stepping in to help, so we want to end up similarly overwhelmed. What kind of help, Vinny? See, Team Player device they use to train some of their team members. With Bastion, they can fully recreate Pokemon using Holo Takedown, how they moved and their effects their attacks. Christopher Gonzalo had both experienced it for themselves, they asked for their input, and built themselves an improved version. Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Player's future leaders. Monstrous Quasartico's made is even worse than what Team Player had come up with. A further tool with which to train train for a great challenge such as this. But I ask you to battle once more against Victorba, Halucha, and Tyranitar in their Rogue Mega Evolved states. By its Captain Lowells, we call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you will follow me, please. Well, we'll do that first. Titar. Titar is probably the easiest. I'm doing this one alone this time. Kick it! Kick it impact! That scared the crap out of me! Crap. There we go. Easy! Victory Bell. This will be... I'll probably use Chandelure for this one. All alone again, once again. God, that Kiki Impact scared the crap out of me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was so much easier. Good lord. Maybe you wish I had a Chandelure when I fought that thing first time. Jesus. Next is Halucha, right? Probably want to do Electros then, yeah? Actually, I could probably start with Chandelure just because I have Psychic. And it's sure it's fighting flying, but if I get a burn off, ooh, that'd be pretty pog. Good lord, that was a lot easier this time around. Holy hell. Like, night and day difference. Good lord. It's probably done. That's started one of the first Zero Rail champions. Truly impressive to have so soundly defeated 3 Mogram of even if they were simulations. It was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So flying out to be able to all finally reach the borders of Leno City. Please notify the nearby residents so they should be put on alert. Those you overheard all that you needed to. The Yawatals arrived. It appears we headed for the roof of the Rogue District's Galère de la Lune. Although it's said to absorb life force, it represents death itself. I mean, that simply defeating it won't be enough. It'll recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. Alright then. Well, let's make space in my box for that. Actually, I gotta make space for Zygarde as well. Well, now we're gonna go do the wild area, the wild zone Pokemon. 359, I think she said, right? That's a Steelix. Man, I wish I'd known that was a thing before. What? What the? Let's try catching it, just for the giggles. And then 5. Glade. Okay, this one should be easy. Really? I think I already have an Alpha Glade. Yeah, all this one is just worse stats. I was just kind of throwing a Pokeball to kind of see if I could get it, but it's fine. I'm gonna go while they're in 9, which is about to have Nightfall hit, so. Oh, hello, Alpha Aperos. And 9. Where's 9 again? 9's over here. There's a lot of buildings here. Probably on the roof then, eh? What could it be, though? What's that, Meowstick, is it? I need to catch a male version of you anyway, so... Apparently it was not you. Use the alphas elsewhere. Alright, 3, 5, and 9. We are in Wild Area 9. Oh, that might be it. No, it's all 41, so it can't be. I'll catch it because it could be better than evolving. Is that carving? Nope, because it's level 39. It's probably the Pangoro. Please just get caught, because of all the Pokemon I want to actually catch right now. Ah! Screw it. That could be fun. Alright, yeah, so like of all the Pokemon I actually wanted to catch, these are pretty good. So that Meowstick is going to go next to the female one, which is somewhere. Find it. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna grab it. It's actually the same one, actually. That's kind of funny. It's from, yeah, it's the exact same one. The Manectric is going to go here. I'm going to release the Electrike because we no longer need it. Also, this is just like a female Pyro, if you're curious. And then the Pangoro is going to go here, and I can release the Pancham. Awesome. Grab the Fire Blast TM. Peak. We're now level 41. We'll grab both of those. I went to the lab I meant to go to the director's office. There's been a little star researcher. See, take Technomite to train you up to handle just about anything, would you say? Yeah, then look at the data you collected. We're basically headed for disaster. Journey is one that gives it's beyond a doubt to run close to New York City. We probably know firmly that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. After the mega power from the tower caused a revolution and Asurius shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has come in basically with a limited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Asurius is supposed to be caught. Looks to try to appear in Wild Zone 11. Once it appears there, will be a problem for some outstanding trainer to do it, and by which I obviously mean you, not me. Thanks, Mabel. So, search for Xerneas Wild Zone 11, and we'll kind of catch Yveltal. We're going to do those. It's the legendary episode, where we catch all the legendaries except for specific ones. We will do... I think Xerneas can be more of a annoyance than Xerneas will. So, hey, give me that. Alright, now we just gotta figure out a way to get onto this building, which I don't remember if there's a ladder directly up top here. There's scaffolding, so we got a parkour. We got a parkour. Safe here, just in case it, So, probably want to use an electric type, given the whole flying thing. Safe here. I'm going to try and do the jump. Using Yawato's life force, I suppose you must have found it. Yawato's extremely dangerous, I trust you will take care. And you know you gotta catch it, right? It's a big job, but you gotta be up to it. Oh, that Gen 6 theme kicking in. Hell yeah. Oh God. Just... Oh! Oh my God. that would be bad if it landed. Oh, how'd you get up here? You're not so surprised me to think you even be able to conquer. You even conquer evil tall. I just want to protect Lumios. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds vision, sending one down paths that will lead to defeat. Or lead only to defeat. What are you worrying about now, Gris? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against a friend here who have substituted Luminos as my next Pokemon. See, if disappointing you, mind getting to it. My point is that my only fixation upon restoring our honor helped me catch up to the past. I'm now realizing you guys can't hear the game. Because I've had my headphones plugged into the controller the entire time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've been playing with my controller audio on, and I forget that for some reason it bypasses the capture card. So I apologize if you've had no audio, but you only see the Gen 6 legendary theme for Xerneas, right? I didn't do both. I might be stupid. Oh, that's too loud. Now you can hear it through my mic. I am professional at the video game that I play. Right. Balls in 11. Again, I apologize for that. I'll try not to do it for the DLC, because the DLC has really good music, so. I can hear my partner playing the same game I am, so. There we go. I think just walk over there, or like use the water, or you know, just use a Pokemon and just swim across. I gotta go all the way around. What do you guys have for sale? What do you have for sale? Oh. No. I'm so sorry again that I put the audio. I'm stupid. Yeah, I just heard her jump cry. So yeah, my wife Ariana's playing the game as well. Xerneas. Off you get. Off you get. Ooh, that's a cry. Never heard that before. Oh. I've never seen. Now that I think about it, I've never seen this before. Really. It's majestic as hell. Holy shit. We're gonna open up with a quick ball because it would be very funny if I catch it with the first ball. No, seem to contact with our target. You're up against their names. We're gonna let Pokemon the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. So pretty. What? It's so pretty. There's the music kicking in for you guys. Again, I am apologizing. Quick ball would be very funny if it goes in the first time. Nope, just ball. Just the giggles. Shot. Oh no. That's up with a Pokeball. I want the ball. Right in the butt. Boom! Both first try. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mabel. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. The victor goes spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When Tons 5 years ago was basically dormant in the should like stay. Why didn't you hear like that compared to what you had to just do? Even then, you could feel the life force just roiling around him. The research Pokemon Flight Energy for ages, I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Being serious again, I have to listen. It's something. Look at me, still stuck here. Forbidden from feeling free around, in and around Lumius. And there was all this mess of energy leaving from the tower, and trying to pop Pokemon. Then it's probably even just. Probably even what caused these wild Pokemon to flock to the city wanting a taste. Things have been rough. Somehow we've managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Blair wasn't a total waste. So I haven't finished all the research stuff I wanted you to do for me either. Maybe you could take a breather today, but I'm still counting you to get that work done. The one that gives. And with that, there is only one mission left to conquer. And with that, there is a lot of what's gone. You get out before I get mauled to death. And with that, there's only one more mission left to conquer, and that is the CA Royale, the battles, and the penultimate final legendary, or the final battle of the game, that being the battle against Zygarde and their secret boss. I know who it is. Like, if you haven't played this game, if you haven't gotten this far into the game, you all know who it is. Kind of building up to it the entire time, but yeah. Again, apologies for the audio mix-up, but I'll see you guys next time. Everybody, stay safe, and if I find a shiny in the next hour or so, it'll be on the next video. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye. I hate everything about my audio setup.